Hi Capricorn, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you, for your highest good for the month of July 2024. Make sure my microphone's on. Oh, July. Oh, assessing. Oh. Huh? Ooh. Huh. I feel like July, you're assessing what you've walked away from, or what you've walked away from, or walk towards. You're assessing the work that you've put into something, and whatever you've walked away from and that you're walking towards, whatever you're going towards, there may be some kind of big shocking surprise that happens, that you walk into some situation or something that shocks you. It could be to do with financial circumstances. It may be to do with what things are delegated to what. Could be something as simple as who pays bills, or you may be given something. You may be given some kind of money payout, bonus at work, or something like that. Or you may be offered like a grant, or could be a large sum of money coming to you, or you may have to pay out a large sum of money, something like that. And there's some kind of action that needs to be taken around this large sum of money, or property, or investment. It could be some sort of investment, and that could be coming to you, or something that you have to pay out or give up in some way. And it might be something that you have to really look at and take your time figuring things out for yourself, in terms of your future and what you want to put in place. Who gets what kind of thing, like just who's doing what. It's not to do with, I feel like it's to do with delegation of assets or things, something like that. Maybe housing involved, or children involved, someone's grandkids or kids, or talking about kids, talking about having kids, or something like that, some kind of children involved. And it may take you aback, or may cause you to need time alone or time in meditation to really think things through. And it may have you questioning deeper within yourself, like what are your morals, what are your life choices, where do you stand with things. And it could be how you spend your money, how you spend your energy, what you give your time to, that kind of thing. Might be, I heard political as well. There may be some politics involved with what you choose to do, or who you choose to support. And there's something that you've maybe left in place that is a lot of fun, and or some kind of celebratory feel around it. It's fun. Maybe it's friends or sisters, or it's something. There's something about your social circle or social group or gathering, choice of gathering people, choice of people. Tell me about the Three of Cups, please. Thank you. That, I feel like there's something that is almost like your old life, or something that you've walked away from, that when you're thinking on it all, you realize that connects you, or connected you, to your autonomy and your independence, and there's something changed in that. Ooh. I feel like that change has something to do with your change in circumstances, your change in finances, and there's a male, a boss up man, like someone. Oh, I feel like the person involved, it feels is that the person is kind of on the level with you. I feel like you have both have a similar demeanor. It's like you've got a calm demeanor, calm and relaxed, but also maybe a little bit closed off in terms of how you handle things. You kind of internally process. You kind of match each other in that way. And maybe you and this other person both want to retain a sense of independence or freedom. And maybe that's being discussed, or that's discussed or thought about, because with the Ten of Swords under Judgment, I feel like something about a decision that's made is like a completion. It's a clear ending, or clear, like something's flatlined, something's a no. And that might be to do with delegation of assets towards children, or medical care, or there might be something might be cut off in some way, and that may be to do with a company someone works for, or there's a change, there's a cut off, or which causes change. It might be that if your circumstances changed in July, that or if it is going to change in July, that revisiting or re-looking at something that needs to be addressed. When it is addressed, it causes a cut-off or a change. Cut-off. Which leads to an apology, or a reconciliation. Some kind of cut-off causes, or ending, some kind of ending causes a reconciliation And I feel like the reconciliation, or looking at the way things were done in the past versus how they are looked at now or playing out for you now, is going to have a big impact on your future. Oh, some kind of ending to old something else, confusion about ending of old ways. Excuse me. And that ending is bringing confusion or more options, different options. You may get some advice from I heard a strong feminine. Someone who runs their own business or something like that, or someone you know. It could be a friend or a co-worker or a family member. Someone. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. Capricorn, please. I feel like you may get some advice about this ending, and it's the advice is something to do with travel or making a decision to travel. And you may get a message about or an offer about going the distance with something that, like, long term, thinking about the long term plan. Thinking about the long term plan and making a decision based on something that will be slow and steady and reveal itself over time and be beneficial over time. Oh, funny, this came out for someone else as well. This is a Sacred Power card. You got compassion. So, Capricorn, I feel like your reading is very Scorpio this month with the Tower and the Death. So death is about, for me, transformation. So something is clearly happening that kind of may throw you through a loop. It might be a bit of a shock. And I feel like it's to do with the way things are set up, or the circumstances or orchestration of circumstances that causes you to go within and look at how things were done in the past, or look at some kind of like freedom or something which has changed, or there's an ending to revisiting something. There's a complete ending to it. But there is a reconciliation of sorts, or an apology. But all that, I feel, is leading to an ending for a new beginning. The new beginning is coming, but it's clouded at the moment, maybe just because of the way the options are laid out. Things are confusing for you. So the more you can sink into having compassion for yourself and forgiving yourself. I feel like there's something about forgiving yourself is quite strong in this read, for the way things are transpiring. And it's okay to take a step back and to acknowledge where you're at or where someone else is at, and do so with compassion, and that will put the color back into whatever's happening and help you to make the best decisions for yourself. Have a lovely month of July, Capricorn. Mwah.